Sarah and I have really been enjoying those pictures, haven't we? It's our favourite season.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is, until spring or until summer. No, it is.
It's a sad and significant day here because it's the very last on the map, isn't it?
It is for this season. Yeah, you've got to come in when the winter starts to draw in. It's the end of on the map, I'm afraid. Feels like a summer thing, doesn't it, really?
Well, you went inside for this one, I noticed.
To a pub. I know, that's what you're trying to get to. I know, but only for work purposes. It's a bit like a joke tonight, or a riddle, isn't it? Where's the one place that you could go to have acupuncture, or find out about new jobs, or learn to sew up school uniforms, or even see a drag artist hosting a pub quiz? Well, we found it all in one place, and that is this magnificent pub, which was closed for a time, but the local community around it decided, no, they needed a pub, and not just a pub, but a pub that can change lives. To the northeast of Brighton, the district of Bevy has been a rapidly expanding area since the 1930s, and like many estates, there's a pub at its centre. But the Bevy prides itself on being much more than a place for a pint. It's a welcome, a beacon of help and hope, and the heart of this community, serving the 18,000 people who live here.
Although the pub itself has been here since the estate was built in the 30s, but the pub was then shut down by the police for a variety of reasons, partly to do with antisocial behaviour and all sorts. But a bunch of local people decided, right, we really need to have this pub open because it's so important. And after a long, interesting struggle, they reopened the pub less than 10 years ago now. And since then, yeah, as I say, we've gone from strength to strength, and we're really proud of everything we've achieved.
The Bevy believes it's the only community-run pub on a housing estate in the whole of the UK. And while you can, of course, simply drop in for a drink, it also offers seniors' lunch clubs, dementia cafes, arts and crafts, acupuncture and much more, all for free or at very low cost.
The only reason we exist is to make a difference in the area. The fact that we run a pub is one part of that, and actually just providing a pub is of itself really, really valuable. But also it's really important to us that we do everything else as well. So we reach out to those people who otherwise wouldn't be taken account of. And the perfect example of that is the Meals on Wheels that we provide for vulnerable people around East Brighton.
And it's local people who help the Bevy to function. Dave has lived on the estate for nearly 50 years and takes great pride in growing the produce that's given away or used in the kitchen in the pub's vertiginous back garden.
How about that? You won't get sweeter than that ever. And we've been doing it now for about 4 or 5 years. We grow stuff, give it to the old folks on a Friday. They have a Friday club. We take it, give it to them, and they've got fresh fruit, fresh veg, and they seem to enjoy it. The difference is amazing, especially when we do the new potatoes.
In the kitchen today, Sue Meachin and her team from East Brighton Food Cooperative. The Bevy gives the co-op the use of its kitchen twice a week, and the team prepares up to 400 fresh meals each time.
It means a lot because I've actually been in a position that some of these people are in, where I've used food banks and I've worked at a food bank, and I know for me, at first, I was too embarrassed and ashamed to actually ask for help. We try our best. We work with what food we get donated. We try not to have to buy any food because we don't have the funds. Some of our people, our clients, or whatever you like to call them, I'd like to call them friends, would never be able to afford that kind of food anyway, so it's really good.
The Bevy is owned by 800 local shareholders and is profit-free, with all income used for events and support. A pub where ordering a pint could help improve the lives of others.
What the Bevy is the opposite of is different organisations who come in here and get a lot of money for a one-year project and then disappear. The Bevy is here forever. We are part of the community, run by the community, and that for us is our whole raison d'être.
Love it. And then the students at Brighton College and also some runners from a club, they run up to the garden to help out there. So they do a 3-mile run, go up, do some digging, and then run 3 miles back.
The vertiginous garden.
The vertiginous garden, yeah. I struggle getting up there. Bless him, Dave. He does a great job up there. So that was the last On the Map on the series.